So welcome to our annual CECP Board of Boards. We've been doing this over the last 17, 18 years. This effort was an opportunity for CEOs to get together to really discuss kind of the issues of the day.
Suddenly today we're in a world where there's a lot of thinking around that, where rather than just a maniacal focus on what I'd say is efficiency and effectiveness, it's more around resiliency and redundancy and trying to think a bit more holistic even about our supply chain. So it's clearly a different world.
Doesn't matter what society we're in, we should create a healthy business. Company is a public entity. We borrow people, we borrow money, and we have to be here to create value and do more than the resource.
Our focus at CECP, it's in our name, right? Chief Executives for Corporate Purpose. It's all about building and leveraging purpose to build better companies and a better world, to be a force for good. That's why we exist. Other gatherings might touch on that subject. We live for that subject, 24/7, 365 days a year. We have a degree of understanding and depth associated with this topic that you can't find anywhere else. So if you really want to be in the know on the latest and best thinking around creating corporate purpose for your organization, this is the place to be.
We saw a real focus on people caring about the care systems we provided to them. An even bigger focus on how are we going to help take care of their families. We saw a real interest, an even greater interest in their own personal development and the kind of compelling experiences that they could have.
Well, corporate purpose, it is the glue that brings all the stakeholders to work together. Whether it is employees and trying to attract and retain talent, giving back to the communities and having a positive impact on them, working with suppliers in a responsible way, and obviously creating value for shareholders. So, that is really what we're all focused on.
God, in the last 3 years, it's never been a dull day, right? And you've never been a normal day. I think about sometimes when you're going through this whole thing, it's like a bottle of water that has some kind of minerals and dirt and sand or whatever it is, and somebody took it and shook it like this. And all that is going to settle, but it's never going to settle the way that it was before this whole shakiness started.
Right, I think it's our responsibility of all of us as leaders on how do we maximize impact. While I'm very passionate about vision and glasses, right, I'm more passionate about having positive impact. And right, one of the reasons why we wanted to build this lifestyle brand is because we think that brands have a disproportionate impact on culture and society.